A fitting send-off for one of Africa's most powerful and influential women leaders. The prestigious event, which took place at Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, saw global leaders across the spectrum praising Dlamini-Zuma's work after having served as the head of the union since 2012. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma was hailed for all her accomplishments when she spearheaded the chairmanship of the African Union. She became the first woman to lead the continental organization and has been applauded for her role towards initiating sound funding reforms for the union.
It was during your tenure as chairperson that the quest to find alternative and predictable funding became a reality.
The outbreak of the Ebola epidemic in West Africa was deemed as the deadliest in history and a catastrophe for Africa's health sector. Dlamini-Zuma was commended for her determination in fighting the Ebola scourge.
The outbreak of Ebola virus disease in West Africa was one of the most devastating events that faced our continent during the past 4 years. We were comforted by your leadership in mobilizing the member states, partners, and African private sector, which proved to have a major difference in fighting the scourge of Ebola virus.
Dlamini-Zuma's impeccable leadership acumen was also put on the spotlight.
As outgoing AUC chairperson, she has demonstrated through her actions that leadership and confidence does not have to be loud. Through her quiet confidence, she has been able to guide others and draw boundaries in no uncertain terms. She is also a very good listener and afraid to ask for advice because she knows her own story and allows no one to write her own narrative.
As the first woman to lead the AU, Dlamini-Zuma's determination towards gender parity were also recognized. Under her headship, the AU now enjoys an increased number of women employed by the organization. Dlamini-Zuma affirmed the notion that there is nothing micro about women.
It would be remiss on my part if I did not also acknowledge the outstanding work Dr. Zuma did during her tenure in demonstrating that, indeed, there is nothing micro about women, your favorite phrase. Your own ascendancy to the helm of the African Union Commission already broke the gender barrier. But she did not end there. Her leadership was steadfastly committed to putting gender equality and women empowerment at the center of the Africa's development.
As she bid her team the chairmanship farewell, Dlamini-Zuma says she's humbled and counts herself fortunate to hear what others say about her while she's still alive.
I'm very humbled, at the same time honored by this event. And I'd like to thank the ambassador very much, but also thank all the speakers who have spoken. I count myself very lucky that I have the opportunity to hear what people think about me whilst I'm alive.
She adds that more still needs to be done to make the AU a people-oriented union.
We still have to do more to make this union a union of the people, not a union of governments. Governments are very important, but it must be the union of the people. And we hope that the new commission will take that to the next level.
Chadian diplomat Musa Faki Mahamat will now take over from Dlamini-Zuma.